10 years ago, we did nothing to stop this. Our brethren were hunted and killed and tortured. Maeve let it happen for spite because Aelin's mother would not yield to her wishes. So yes, my fire heart is one flame in the sea of darkness, but she is willing to fight Fenris. She is willing to take on Erewhon, take on Maeve and the gods themselves, if it means peace can be had. I think the first part of this shows Rowan feels personal guilt about Maeve's refusal to help 10 years ago, and probably for most of the wars and things that he's done under Maeve's orders in the past. But for the second half of his speech, I think he's offering them and himself a chance to make things right by fighting alongside a leader who is willing to take on Erewhon to give everyone else a chance. He wants to offer them a chance to fight for hope and peace over darkness and conquest.
As you guys know, I was not Rowan's biggest fan, and he has grown on me quite a bit. But I swear, every time I read your analysis of him, it actually makes me like him more. So I guess keep doing that, but also stop doing that. I can't decide. In this quote, I also really keyed on where Rowan said, take on Maeve and the gods themselves if it means peace can be had. This has been a growing theme and conversation that Lauren and I have been having throughout Empire Storms, that perhaps the gods are not as innocent as we thought. I'm not necessarily ready to say that Aelin is going to have to actually battle the gods, but it is seeming more and more that they will butt heads, or at least have some not so positive interactions. I'm really beginning to question the intentions and motives of the gods. I don't know why, but I'm like, no, the gods are good. They're on the side of good versus evil, you know, and I'm like, maybe that's not totally true.
Yeah. I still feel like, I don't know if they're bad. I think they're just playing a different game, and it goes back to the idea of like, we have somebody who can defeat Erewhon. We're going to use her for like the greater good of everybody else. It definitely feels like Aelin, as we've been talking about, she's going to get sacrificed by their influence.
The gods have a very different sense of morality, I think, than what mere humans or fae on one single world have.
Right.